The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sally on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're going to keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Look at this. Look at this. It's like a reunion.
Hello?
It's 11:04. What do you mean? That's it? That fucking thing's been on for 4 minutes.
No, because usually it's, hello, welcome to Knock 'em Dead for a
Well, yeah, hi, everybody. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Twitch channel. Thanks for joining us. So good to see you all here this morning. The boys are back. I'm excited. I'm thrilled. And I was hit with a very special surprise this morning.
Surprise!
Good to see you, pal.
Good to see you.
I am thrilled that
You
you're
want to hear
both
how it
here.
came about?
I would love to hear how it came about.
Because how it came about is real good.
All right.
So, I completely forgot I said yes.
So you can't yell at me this time.
I wake up. I'm on the bowl. Turn on Instagram.
Life is good.
I see the tags. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, all right.
So, I finish, clean up. Now I'm about to text Dan. Don't judge me. I was pushed into a corner just to save myself on my dignity. But instead, I got the text from him that said, "Don't worry, Jay. I won't let you die alone."
I woke up. I couldn't let my boy go down like that.
I'm like, my man. So then I went to work, and I have a saying. I say it all the time. No matter how bad it is, someone else has it worse. And I was reminded of that again because, driving here seemed like we going to Guam. Meanwhile, it's 6 minutes up the road. But I passed Holy Trinity High School, and I said, I'm going to knock 'em dead. But there's someone that has it worse. I saw little fat kids running the track at gym class. And I said, I definitely would rather be at Knock 'em Dead with fucking Dan than running track.
glass half full.
So here we are.
Glass half.
No matter how bad it is, there's a little fat kid in gym class right now.
So
Thanks to the 4 viewers watching us, I see the moving to Twitch 6 months ago really made a difference.
hey, man, the follows are increasing regularly. That's God's honest truth. God's honest truth. People are
Twitch is good. Twitch is
Now
good.
they'll be up. Now they'll be up, especially because me and Dan are here.
absolutely. It will be up. You guys are one of the more popular people involved in this show. But I'm still confused here. Is coming here really that bad for you?
It's a joke, Tony.
I know.
Are you
I'm
really
just
offended right
no.
now?
I was just keeping it going. That's
No,
what
you
I
really,
do.
You were trying to delve into my fucking mental health issues about coming here and my anxiety and everything.
Well, actually, all right. Well, I'll go even further then. How were you passing Holy Trinity to get here? Oh, because you work in
I work
Hicksville.
in Hicksville.
Ah.
Oh, that's right. But even still, don't you work near off Duffy Avenue?
Yeah, I came to straight road right down at 107.
take
I
the-
work on Duffy and 107, so I just turned and came down.
I was off today. I just came. I just showed up.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Vicky's asking, who are these guys? Fat Jay is here, as promised, but a special surprise, our old pal Dan LaRocco is here.
I'm offended, Vicky. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
Who are these
I
guys?
guess she forgot. It's been a while.
Who is Vicky?
Vicky is a loyal viewer.
All right. A fan, if you will.
A fan.
Hey, Vicky,
a fan of the
how you
show.
doing?
I grew up with Vicky in Hicksville, and she actually did come in here once.
Oh.
She's a lot of fun.
An accident?
Yeah, she was trying to get to Holy Trinity, and she just...
Gym class.
I made that wrong turn.
See, I would have went Wanto Parkway all the way down. That's why I was confused.
Wantagh.
Yeah, no, it takes too long to get back to the Wantor. Whatever. I had to smoke a blunt, so I...
Oh, all right. There you
Hey,
go.
we both have new tattoos. Me and Jay both have new tattoos.
New tattoos.
Have we showed
I
you?
got the owl. Rob White did the owl.
Rob White does great work, man.
Dan got something over here.
I got the fish from SpongeBob who's mopping in the hallway.
Come on. You really did. Is that real?
Oh yeah.
And what's it? Why would you get that?
His pants are like...
I know he's choking right
Can't
now.
even get his leg up right now. His pants are so fucking tight. You better put some cream on that. That thing's scared up, bro.
I know.
How can you tell?
You don't see it?
No. See what?
Looks weird.
It looks new. It doesn't look.
brand new. It's like 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
Tony's got a phantom pain right now.
I'm jealous.
By the way, the other night we were in here, Mick Thomas didn't even know he had a fake leg. That was the fucking best.
No, Mick knew. Travis didn't know.
Travis, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Travis Grant didn't know. I've been working
Yeah.
with Travis in here. Apparently, he didn't know.
He's like, you even got a good regular walk.
Well, are you just usually just chilling behind like the board here?
I guess. I mean, I hop around here sometimes.
They come in the summer to film their podcast and see it. They're like, oh,
In the shorts,
God.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean, Hugh knew. But and Hugh, Speaking of that show, they did their show the other day, and Hugh didn't show up. And we always get nervous when Hugh doesn't show up.
Ah.
Based on his history. So, but
No
it turns
call, no show?
no call, no nothing. Travis did the show by himself. I tried to help him out for the first half hour, but then I had to leave.
Oh.
So I split, and he
So
was
Travis
left on
was
his
in
own.
here talking to himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried that stuff. You feel like a fucking maniac when you're just like alone.
weird.
I don't know. Like, I
do-
know you've done the show obviously by yourself, but
I don't
you feel
enjoy
crazy
it.
sometimes,
Yes.
right?
Yes. I love having people to
Yeah,
bounce off
it's-
of. You must know because you were doing that thing
I
while
still
laying
have
on the
some of
floor
those.
or
I still
whatever.
have some of those clips. I just haven't even put up yet.
Yeah.
And like that's just even weirder because I'm laying on my floor in my bed. Well, actually, no, on my floor, pillows with like my camera like down, a fucking light in my face, and I'm just like, I just feel like my legs are like spread around the tripod of the camera. It's a very uncomfortable production.
Kinky.
Yeah, very.
It's weird.
It's weird. It's weird.
And
And
if
yeah,
it-
I felt like a fucking maniac.
Andy Plajanos, thank God Dan has no calves. Otherwise, his toes would be blue.
For real.
Yep. Bosie says, good morning. Stump sweat will start to be an issue soon, says Plajanos. Yep, you're right about
Stump
that.
sweat.
Oh,
That's funny.
it pulls
Andy,
up
you
in
got
there,
off
man.
on Friday, and here I am today, huh, buddy? It's a vicious cycle.
Andy will be back this Friday. Thank
Oh, man,
goodness.
That man drives hours to get here. That
Yeah.
poor fucking man.
He does.
Where does he live?
Port Jeff.
What's his address?
2. I have no idea.
2.
2.
Go to 2 in Port Jeff if you want to see.
Just go to
Put
2.
in 2, Port Jeff.
Well, and speaking of laying on the floor, you can't do that right now. Speaking of homes, I don't know.
Oh
Bad
my
segue. What in the world is going on with you?
Yeah, man, I'll tell you. I gotta get rid of this gum.
Dan had a waterfall in his living room in the middle of the night.
That's what I've heard. I was wondering. I was waiting to
Steve
see
should
where he
have
was
stuck
going
it
with
under
that.
the desk. What do you mean?
Oh, what the?
Come on, bro. Yeah, so about a month ago, May 1st. Oh, actually, the week before, at the very end of April, I had a really fucking slammed week. I picked up an extra shift at work. I think I had like 4 shows that week that just all landed in a row. Exhausted week. And Sunday night, I did a spot at McGuire's. And then Monday morning, I was like, I'm fucking sleeping in. Thank God. Oh, my God, I can't wait. And I go home. I'm like getting into bed. I can sleep in, so I'm just kind of chilling. I got a little high. It was like 1:30 a.m. I'm falling asleep in my bed. I fall asleep. My brother's working. He works as a nurse overnight, so he's not home, right? So he'll come home at like 8 a.m. or something, whatever.
Oh, so he
And-
makes the real money for them to pay rent.
Yes, literally. I pay nothing. I have no money. But whatever, going about my life. Blackout curtains close. I'm sleeping till like 2 if I can, right? So I wake up to my smoke alarms going off, just blaring. Bam, bam, bam. And I was like, what the fuck? And in our old apartment, all our smoke alarms are linked, and one was right above the kitchen, like right above the stove. So if you were cooking something,
Oh yeah, must
it would
run
go
all
off
time.
the whole place. So I was used to that, so I didn't fucking move. So I hear bang, and I'm like, Mike's home from work. I made up this whole story. I'm like, Mike's home from work. He's too much oil in the pan. Shut it the fuck. So I'm annoyed. Now I'm just pissed.
At a brother that's not even there.
He was not even there. So I'm like, what the fuck? I roll over. It's not going off. My ears are fucking slamming. And I'm like, wait, it's pitch black. I tap my phone. It's 5:02 in the morning. And I'm like, he's not home. And I get out of my bed. And now, like a nut job, I pick up a pillow off the floor that I had knocked over the floor when I got off. I start waving it at the smoke alarm, thinking there's smoke, because whenever those are going off, there's always smoke. Again,
Right.
I've been up for 12 seconds. I have no idea what I'm doing. Pitch black, going like this with a pillow. All of a sudden, my face gets wet, and the pillow goes, because I knocked the pillow onto the floor. I'm standing in 3 inches of water.
Wow.
There's a soaking wet pillow dripping on my face, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's still going, rocking my ears. And I was like, holy shit. And I was like, this is a huge issue. Or I'm dreaming. I open my door. There's a fucking shoe floating in the hallway in my apartment. The entire place is... I'm like, what's going on? I look at my brother's room. It's fucking flooded in there. There's a current in the water. I'm like, what? We live on a second floor. I'm like, what? Where is this coming from? There's an apartment above us. I know it's not a leak. I'm like, this is insane. I look, my brother's not home. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, I felt like it was in like U-571, like a submarine, just like going, like I thought we were going down. I'm not even kidding. I was literally leaning on hallways, like fucking walls, and bang, bang. And I was like, oh. I go into my living room. I look in the living room. We have a whole sprinkler system through the entire building. One of the sprinkler heads just decided to just stop doing its job after 8 years of being installed. So it just flew off the pipe. So there was a 1-inch diameter pipe from the sprinkler system just emptying into my life, just pouring into the apartment. I've never fucking seen water pressure like this my entire life. Are the fucking brand new TVs right there, the PS5, the couches, everything's destroyed. We have like a shoe mat, like it's like one of those plastic trays that was on the water.
Wow.
And there were like 2 pairs of shoes like on there. Like that's how much water is in there. I started freaking the fuck out. I ran over. I got my brother's PS5. I pulled that away. The water's like coming down. I was like, I was so scared. It was freaky, really freaky, because I have no idea what to do. I grabbed a towel. Like, what am I gonna do with a fucking towel? Like, plug the hole? Like, I can't do it.
Right.
I'm powerless. So I start calling the cops as if they're gonna shoot the water or something.
You called the cops?
I called the police. Not a dumb move. Dispatched me to the Long Beach Fire Department. They show up. That whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone with who else am I gonna call?
Well, you didn't call the police. You called 911.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Isn't that?
Well, it's a dispatch, and then they go from there.
Oh, right. So I'm on the phone with the police department. My landlord's door is like, so we're a second floor. The whole first floor is all garages. So you go up these stairs. You've been in my apartment, right?
Yeah, his house is lifted.
Yes, it's
Okay,
lifted. So you go up the stairs. Before you go into my apartment, there's a door on the right which leads into my landlord's place. It's not their main entrance, but you can get in that way. It's like into their guest room. So I'm in my apartment. I'm on the phone. They're like, I'm trying to get the phone call from the cops. I know someone who like knows a dispatcher. I'm trying to get the recording because it's mayhem.
That would be amazing.
It would be amazing. So I'm like, they're like, all right, 911. I was like, the fucking water, the ceiling is everywhere. Oh my God. I'm not even kidding. That's what I was saying. And they're like, what's going on? I was like, help me. I'm in Long Beach. Just come. I was freaking, dude. I was freaking the fuck out.
So I know who not to call if I got an issue.
Never, bro. Don't call me. I start banging.
Even if there's nothing wrong, don't call me to say hi.
For an emergency or to come on the show. I'm on the phone with the fire department now. They dispatched me to like Long Beach, like whatever. I'm slamming on my landlord's door. 5 a.m. going, David!
Yeah.
David!
That would have been my first move, banging on his door.
Thank God he lives on the premises. My landlord's also a fireman, so it's like...
Oh, perfect.
Perfect. So this is the funny part. I know it's a long story, but it's a good-ass story. My landlord is upstairs. He woke up from the alarms, right? And because he heard, like, what the fuck is that? He has all those alarms in the building, like, on Wi-Fi. So the alarms are going off. He told me this, that he was in bed, just chilling. He's like, what? His wife wakes up. She's like, what's going on? He's like, I don't know. And he's fucking tired, trying to log into his app to see why the fire alarms are going off. So he's going to log into an app. I'm downstairs drowning. Because I sleep on the floor on my stomach. So when the water came, I was like I just, yeah. So I'm downstairs slamming on the door with the freaking police, and he's on his phone and he's trying to log into this app to see the thermostat, the smoke detectors. And then it says, you've been logged out. And he goes to log back in. And I said, incorrect password.
Oh, jeez.
Again, I'm downstairs screaming
Right.
my life away.
He's
going,
looking for a
forgot
password.
Reset password. Security question. He's like, what's our son's middle name? Like, to the white, like you know, the whole, doing that. And I'm like, David, no, David. And he finally heard, he got up and was walking around. He heard my voice and he came downstairs, and never forget this. He finally opens the door. I turn around. There's just water like up to like in my, like my feet are like under the water.
Yeah.
And he's just woken up. He just goes, what the fuck? He goes, who are you on the phone with? And then I see him turn his head and he sees the, and he just goes, oh, fuck! And he screams. He runs downstairs out of the apartment. And I was like, where are you going?
You guys are out of here.
He knew it was a sprinkler. I had no idea, so he went and shut the main off. So he comes back up, and the whole place was fucking wrecked. So fast forward now, more than a month later, I'm at my stepmom's. The apartment's completely gutted. They started the rebuilding. The insurance is a whole fucking issue. Like, the people who installed the sprinklers might be getting sued. Like,
Oh, wow.
they're, like, faulty and stuff. So it's a big old mess. But
It
like,
just out of nowhere, it just fell off.
so they're apparently supposed to, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure people know better than me, but the way he described it, he's like, when these are supposed to get installed, it's supposed to be that, like, there's this, like, corrosion agent that kind of, like, breaks down the pipes, and they put them together, so they basically welds it together in a sense. But these were basically installed. He looked at it, and he knows what he's looking at. The fire department had showed up at this point, and they were like, yeah, this is wrong. It was like an adhesive, just like a glue.
Yeah.
And that wears down after time. So 8 years later, just fucking suddenly, it just gave out in the middle of the night and ruined all my stuff.
Yeah,
So-
you must have lost.
Yeah.
Everything.
Fucking, I don't know, 5 rugs, 2 couches, all the couches, Ottoman Entertainment Center, fucking.
Wow.
Yeah. And I will say, bright side, the nice side of humanity. I've told some people this comic from Brooklyn who I haven't even met, this kid Kyle Vaders, shout out, man. He hit me up. He was like, dude, he's like, I got some stuff, whatever you need.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Come to my place, like, take some shit. He told me he has a brand new TV he's never used. It's a 65-inch Samsung 4K 3D TV. And
Oh,
he's like,
wow.
just have it. I'm like, what? So that's awesome.
This guy must really like you.
Yeah, I've never met him, but like we've talked like online and stuff, so it's like mutual friends and shit. Like really, really great guy.
His
I've
father,
talked to
Darth, is a cool guy. His father, Darth.
Vader, nice. Good one.
I'm sure it's been said a million times.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some nice people out there who have been like really supportive. Dude, whatever you need, we got room. Come here if you got to crash. So it's like,
Nice.
it's nice. I appreciate the support from people in that sense. It's a fucking mess, but I should be back in there within 2-3-ish weeks.
And you
So-
gotta gut the place because otherwise it's mold.
already
and-
gutted.
Yeah.
all brand new insulation. They're repainting everything, brand new flooring,
Lucky
even the
he's got a
sub.
good fucking landlord. Too,
Amazing. Our landlords are incredible.
Because why?
Because if they drag their ass or something,
He got
okay,
on it
yeah,
right
yeah.
away because their
Right.
apartment was affected too because
I would think it's got to seep through.
it seeped through into their guest room, into their
Mm-hmm.
apartment, so they have to redo some of the flooring in there. And the downstairs, the ceilings of all the garages, their side, our side, and they have an overhang that he hand built himself like last year for like this summer.
Wow.
Got destroyed. He put in his own fans, own little like roofing and stuff. Everything's getting gutted and taken out. So it's affecting them a lot too. But like,
That's why they're moving fast.
yeah. Either way, I know these people. They would totally be like, we're not, but like,
Yeah.
they're awesome, great fucking people. But
And you probably don't have some kind of renter's insurance, right?
so that's the fun thing. I do have renters
oh,
insurance.
look at you. He's a smart young man.
Wait for it. So
Wait for it.
I don't want to say this on here because then
Oh, you don't-
fucking Plagianos is gonna be like, you're an idiot, kill yourself. And,
We could stop
whatever.
right there
I'll
if you
talk
want.
to you about that later. But
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, Andy Plagano says, sounds like a hell of a wet dream.
Yep.
Gen ZB, wow, what a show. Have a great day, guys. I'll be tuning in between meetings. Make this Monday better, no pressure or anything. All right. Thank you. Andy Pajanos, at least you had dry shoes. Gen ZB, as if they're going to shoot the water. Right.
Nice.
Maybe it was the brown water. Ugh. Jeff Osi, you have a water problem. God forbid you decided to call a plumber. 911 was the right call. You need some sort of official documentation. There is
you.
way more to mess with Dan about. Be better, chat. Okay, that's from Andy.
Okay.
You lost all your furniture and you have a soggy pillow. Says Bosie, and Bosie says, so that's the new thing to get spots. Talk about flooding apartments. Usually everyone goes with the cancer route.
some people are just good too, Bosie. I don't have cancer,
You don't need to have cancer to get spots.
But
not yet anyway.
Yeah.
It just comes down to some kind of issue, right? A flood or blimping or cancer. Plagano says, "Hey, I'm on your side." He says,
My side?
exclamation point. Well, because you said, Plagano will tell me I'm an idiot.
Oh no, the renter's insurance shit. It's not exciting to listen to. So
Wow. So, and right now you're where? At your mother's?
my stepmom's
Your
house,
stepmom's house.
which is weird.
Yeah.
It's just a weird thing, like masturbating in other people's houses. I'm trying to figure that out. But
Well, is your stepmom good looking?
yeah.
Oh, all right. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all right.
I told Jay this happened. This happened like a few days ago. I was at her house alone, masturbating, and in her kitchen, and
In her kitchen?
no,
Oh.
and I had my phone out, and I'm whatever, I'm going about it, and then she had to get in touch with me, so she called me. So now I'm in her kitchen masturbating, looking at a picture of her because the face
Right, yeah.
and so I finished
Because
very
you were
quick-
FaceTiming.
Yes, right. Yeah, exactly. So I finished very quickly and said hello, and yeah.
Well, I'm impressed. You had the ability to finish before you said hello. Like,
Well, I
have
think
that
the
kind of
call
control.
helped.
He's young.
Well,
That's what
true.
they
I think
did.
the call helped.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Sick bastard, huh?
I wonder if my parents hear me say things like this. Obviously, I said a few of those jokes at a show last night, and they're like, "Oh, in the kitchen." I'm like, yeah, like I want a response. Obviously, that's why
Right.
I'm saying it on stage.
Yeah.
But I'm like, people were really like, "That's fucking foul." I'm like, "Are you retarded?" I'm like, "You really think I'm?"
That's not worse than
It's not
the being
real.
homeschooled joke.
Right.
That's not.
No.
Yeah, that's even more.
Yeah, all big time.
It's hilarious. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But the actual thought, if you actually do think about it, you're like, what the? That's sick.
Right.
But that's the problem. We shouldn't be taking it that
No,
You shouldn't be
it's-
thinking about it that deeply.
Yeah.
Bosie, so is your stepmom pulling off the Pornhub scenes with you? Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
No,
We're all a
Dan's
bunch of
dad's
weirdos.
way better looking than him.
Yeah,
Oh, is that
my
right?
dad
Yeah,
looks
bro.
great, dude.
You don't know, bro. If you,
His
if,
mom is a good-looking woman.
I'm
Yeah.
40-something years old.
Yeah.
I just want to be him for like a week.
His dad or him?
My dad's got the fucking.
Hand up, he's got the Goomba.
Really?
But he's not a Goomba.
But
which
he's
is
not.
Weird.
But he's got the look.
He's got
Really?
the chain.
You know,
the
like
chest
the-
is
yeah.
out.
Really?
The Range
The
Rover.
range.
the Range Rover.
That
Yeah.
clinched it. When he got that Range Rover, like my parents were already separate at that point.
Yeah.
And like my dad was the one who moved out, so I didn't see him for like a good, I don't know, man, a good 6, I'd say a good 6 months. I saw my dad maybe like twice.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so like we didn't see him a lot, like the separation. I got super busy with my job and everything I was doing, so it's just like we would talk and stuff. I didn't see him, and then 6 months later, I was like, hey, we got lunch, and this motherfucker pulls up in a blue iced out Range Rover with
Wow.
fucking sunglasses, tan and shit. I was like,
GQ'd up, bro.
dude, I'm like, he's
Really?
doing good. Like,
I
Wow.
texted him one day. I bumped into him. I'm like, hey, I just seen Papa LaRocco, bro.
yeah.
Wow.
GQ smooth, white
Yeah.
range, fucking. Yo,
And
he
you-
would probably do really well at like snag a whore. Back in the day,
What a compliment.
you know,
What?
like Rare 650. They used to have. It used to be called Strathmore Steakhouse, and they used to have like singles night. Thursday was singles night.
Oh.
They used to call it snag a whore. You go, fucking. Those older guys go, hey, how you done?
How
You
you
know.
done?
Fucking-
Nice.
Next thing you know, you're getting a blowjob in the parking lot.
Wow.
It's the dream. It's the American dream.
Wow. He's driving that. What were you driving at the time?
I've had my 2019 Honda Accord.
Oh,
for a while.
all right.
My car matches me, I'll say.
Okay.
I think my car matches me. Back me up here. I'm just a guy, you know.
Yeah.
Just a
know,
guy.
I'm just a guy.
I'd
Sums
have
it
that
right
car
up.
if it was easy to get in and out, but I'm a fat guy, so I just need to like
Yeah.
slide in.
I love. I drive other cars that are like nice cars. I'm like, I don't like how this feels. Like I've had my car for like 4 years now. Bought it. I've owned 2 cars my whole life. Bought everything my own money. No one
Nice.
fucking blessed me. I've been working since I was like 15.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, so like I've you
Yep.
know
Same
earned
here.
that shit. So when I went to get like a newer car, I had this like old shitty Jeep. We went to the dealership and I thought I was only allowed to get like a used thing. My dad's like, all right, let's check out like the Accords and the stuff. And I'm like, I'm allowed to get like a brand. He's like, it's your fucking money. I'm like, yeah, I'm an adult. I'm like, what is wrong with it? Like, it was a weird like shift to be like, no,
Yes.
I'm allowed to do things like this.
Yep.
But it was the first time it was like, you're dealing with the banks and having a lease and the loans and all
Mm-hmm.
this stuff. So it was very like, it was intimidating shit. But I was like, I bought that car. There were 7 miles on it just from test drives.
Wow.
I have like 60-something thousand miles on it now, and like, love it. Hondas are nice cars. I'll
Oh,
drive
it
that
is,
car into
yeah.
the fucking ground, you know. So I'm like,
yeah, you get like as long as you change the oil, you get 300 miles on that thing.
you
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah, bro, Hondas go, man. Change
Yes.
the oil.
He's right. Absolutely.
Do the timing belt when you're
Right,
supposed to.
right,
Like
right,
do all
right,
the
right.
recommended maintenance.
Yeah.
Those cars go forever, man. I
yeah.
saw a Honda Civic back in the day. It was like 99, and it was like an 89 Honda Civic. And it had 480,000 miles on it.
Wow.
I had a Lincoln Town car.
Holy crap.
I had a 2003 Lincoln Town car with 600,000 miles on it.
600,000 miles.
It was a black car. One of those black car services from the
Yeah.
city. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I got it with 600,000. That thing drove like it was brand fucking new.
Really?
That's wild.
And I drove it for another 100. That thing lasted through Hurricane Irene. There was a hailstorm. A tree fell on it, and I still was driving it. And when I got rid of it, I sold it for 500.
Wow.
That thing drove like it was brand new.
yeah, that's
it was
sick.
sick.
That's awesome.
Plagano says, I can't wait for Jay to get a scooter.
I need a little warm weather, man. I need that scooter.
It's
I'm
coming.
doing deliveries on a scooter, like the big pun scooter. We're gonna get like an oversized load T-shirt. Dan's gonna shoot the videos, and hopefully we're gonna go fucking viral. Cause I need to go viral, bro.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I mean, you have,
I want a headline.
but you're doing fine. Just, writing jokes and other people go viral with them. You're doing fine.
No, he was viral already. Whatever. We won't talk about that.
I don't know why that spoke to me. That was
Well,
funny.
You, what was that last? You said, what? I want a headline? Is that what you said?
I want a headline.
No,
You're
I said
getting
this to
there.
him, and we got to start a movement or something. Like, you have the perfect personality for, like, obviously a big personality. And for someone who could headline and be viral. Like you just like you got the attitude and all that shit. So it's like
I feel like he's getting there though, don't you?
yeah, but in terms of like the social media stuff, I've told him this. I'm like, you bump it up, get some some clips up on there, and like I'll do it with you, obviously, or whoever.
Whatever you need. If you need help, man, I'll whatever I can do. I'd love to.
Because I mean, I don't know. I talk to people about that shit all. This is all I talk about with people in my life. Just content creation and upping your social media and all that stuff. And people always say like,
I wish I had his skills. If I had his
but I have my
skills,
skills and you have me.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean.
I don't like to take advantage either.
Yeah, but it's not.
I feel bad.
This community, you got to be supportive, whether it's content, performing live, whatever it is. I mean,
it helps me too.
Right, it's no different than sitting in the green room going over material.
Yeah,
trying out a joke. It's the same thing.
The thing a lot of comics will talk about and stuff is like no one's coming to you. In terms of like, hey, oh my God, how are people gonna hear about you? You have to be doing these things, right? No one's gonna come find you. You gotta go show them, who you are.
But I do believe that word of mouth is still. I mean, I'm not taking away. I mean, you're right, content, but I mean, he's a perfect example.
Yes.
I mean, you tell me stories all the time. This one came up to you. Oh, I saw you at this place, and this one I saw you, and I bought. I came back to Governor's because I saw you at another place, and you were great. So I think that's
word of mouth. Word of mouth is definitely with the
but
right
it doesn't
people.
work as quick.
No, it's more. It's stronger. I think word of mouth. If you go to like a headliner, you gotta see the fucking bring him here. All right, that's strong word of mouth. But social media is so easy because people see your clip and they just go bink and they just put it on their story and then their 1,200 followers look at it and then whatever like this it spreads it's interesting. But there's a lot of people who are just like, oh, the fat dude's on a bike, okay, there's a lot of that.
Like I did the pool video again with Keegan.
Yeah.
Like when I first did it, we got like 500 views.
Yeah.
I just reposted it for like Memorial Day weekend. It got like 1,600 views.
Oh,
I'm still getting likes on it.
Yeah.
So I know like my Instagram is actually getting better, but I'm not doing it enough. But I gotta. I don't know. I feel like I look weird when I like do selfies. Like I'm that 60-year-old man when it's up on his face.
Well, that's exactly what I was about to ask you because you're talking about
like he has all the tricks. This motherfucker knows the angles like Drake. Like,
right.
Yeah.
But that's right, and that's where I'm going. Do people everything you just said works at your age? No, like guys like me especially. Like
I don't think he's gonna do it himself. I'm saying you need to get someone to do it with you.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but as the viewer, like. If I'm posting a video on TikTok and a guy your age is like don't they lose interest immediately? Like I don't want to watch some old man, and they just go right past it.
No, that's not the case. People want to watch a fat guy.
Okay, regardless.
There's some guy I just saw Jelly Roll or something. He's like a musician. This motherfucker's got like 5 million views.
That's wild.
On shit. He's a fat musician. I'm a fat comedian. Why can't I get 5 fucking million views?
You can.
You
absolutely can.
One day, people need, and again,
there's strategy to it, man. There's a lot of strategy.
It's all
you got to take the time to figure it out.
Like he figured out the algorithm.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
That's how he did it. So.
Yes, that's exactly how he did it. You got to give him credit there.
The guy's super smart.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't have that. It's like, but like these guys.
But he had to learn it.
He had to learn it. Plus,
just like me, I had to learn this stuff
and he
too.
took time off from comedy. He actually just stopped so he can concentrate and plan ahead. It was at least a year, might have been more.
Very smart.
But it was at least a year where he did nothing but study all that shit, and then he came back hard with all that stuff in place, ready to go.
Yeah.
And he nailed it. He nailed it.
Yeah, and it showed he's going to Hawaii, New Zealand.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Australia. Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
I saw Olga the other day. She's been touring with Howie Mandel.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Finished the show. Boom, they're going on a private plane. I saw on her Instagram. That's sick. Like, again, it's maybe not life-changing, but it's a dream. Like, yo, if Dan told me, yo, I'm going on tour with Dice and we're flying, bro, my God, like, that's sick.
I would say that's life-changing.
I don't know if it's life-changing where,
on a private jet with Howie Mandel, that's pretty...
But it's, who knows what comes from it, but
right.
It's the dream,
Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's great with Olga. And it's cool because it's... I don't know. I feel it's one of us almost, because I would say this is her home club. She's not really...
But no, you see, you know what it is? You see, like, there's opportunity. Like...
It can happen.
Just me working here, like, I've had headliners say, hey, why don't you open for me? I want you to open for me. Oh, are you available? They have me booked at Govs. I want you to be okay. Like that makes you feel good. That's
Yeah, man.
That's part of
You're
the
doing
dream.
something right.
But does it? It's not life changing, but it's your life.
But you're on your way.
Yeah.
And I think too we don't. When I say
Very
we, I mean
it's incremental. The steps. In,
well,
Yeah.
right,
you know,
exactly. And I
like-
think as these things happen too, I think that I say we as a society, not we as in the three of us, like we lose sight of enjoying that journey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're all just so focused on, in this case, the dream, getting to this
It's a
certain
shitty
level.
business. That's why,
it is,
unfortunately.
it is. But you're having. I'm gonna assume you're having a great time.
I'm
though.
living my dream. I
Right.
don't care.
Yeah.
But I know how to separate all the bullshit.
Right.
Like, and that's the thing. Like people, like I didn't get into this to make friends. If I left comedy tomorrow, I'm gonna talk to maybe 4 or 5 people, and if I bump into the rest in the street,
Stand number 6.
oh, Dan, it's like top number 1.
Nice. Oh, that's beautiful.
But like and like that's the thing. Like I didn't do this to make friends.
Suck it, Andy.
You're gonna make friends along the way,
I miss you guys. This is great. And I still hope you're coming here.
You want to be remembered. You want to be liked. You want to be. I get all that. Yes, that's 100%. But like the other night, a guy I opened for, Dan did a spot that night too.
Mm-hmm.
I walked in. He was talking to the headliner for that night. Hey Jay, what's up, buddy? And I didn't want to interrupt their convo, so I just waited back. And he came right over. Hey Jay, what's up, buddy? How's everything? Where were you tonight? And how's Dan? Was Dan with you?
Oh, nice.
Tell Dan. No, he was at another place. Oh, tell him I said hello. Like that's. Like, they remember you. Like
Yep.
that feels good. Like.
That's. I mean, I told you, your name comes up a lot here, and then even when we start talking about the younger guys, your name comes up often. And it is. It's cool. It's a great thing.
It's a travesty that he's not working here every weekend too.
Who?
Travesty.
Oh.
Not
Yes.
yet. It's coming. It's coming. It's the incremental
It's definitely coming.
steps,
Yeah.
It's
No,
definitely.
I love
coming.
this. I
Because
love this club.
when you do make those friends, there's nothing better than doing it with them.
Oh yeah, I agree,
Going
100%.
on the road with Terry and Billy and Joe
It's
Winchell,
fun.
and going with them,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I agree. I totally
like
agree.
There's it just because I think a lot about I see a lot of comics that we all do who like have been doing this a while and like maybe they're not very good, whatever. And people always say, why do they do it? What do they do this for? And like I tell the people who like aren't comics who are in my life, my family, some of my friends, and they're like, yeah, like who have come to shows, like that person, like why they should quit. I was like, comedy has such a community aspect to it. A lot of people are just kind of here for that. I'm not shitting on anyone in particular at all, but like there are a lot of people who are they just like being around and like, oh, while they're
Right.
hanging with their now friends, I'll fucking do a spot or whatever, like, and everyone wants different things out of it too. I
Yeah,
think there's
true.
a lot of people who just do it, hey, Aunt Claudette's doing a fucking show tonight. That's weird, bring
Right.
50 people, or whatever. And like, but that's fun for them. It's fun for them because like I've been going out and like I had last weekend I had a show in Astoria, I had a show in Brooklyn, and then that was the weekend before, and then this past weekend I had a show in like the Upper West Side, and like getting into the city more and like those boroughs is like
That's great.
It's it almost feels like it's great, yes, but it almost feels like I'm like reset a little bit because like I go out there and like, you got to reintroduce yourself to all this.
it's like
brand new
starting.
people.
It's like
It
going
is.
into 3rd or 4th grade.
Yep, exactly right.
You're in the school, but now you're in
Yeah.
a new grade with new people. Like,
And I
here.
go there, and maybe I'm feeling like antisocial, weird. I see the cliques there, but then they would feel the same way if they came to Long Island.
Right.
Because then I go out here, and people are like, "Damn!" I'm like, "What up?" That's fun, So it's like you have your communities and stuff, but like, so it's interesting going into like a different. Who's calling? Someone's calling.
Not today.
Who was it?
DJ D Love.
Who was that?
DJ D Love. He the one that calls in all the time.
I hate that guy. I can't stand. I don't know who that. Okay. Tony hung up, not me. So.
Yes, I did. And by the way, Andy, he literally laughed out loud when you made fun of him.
Andy, that was good.
That was funny.
DJ, call in tomorrow. Call in tomorrow. I'll be here.
Call in tomorrow when Hugh Murray's here.
Right. Hugh
He
enjoys
won't
it.
even know you called.
Oh shit!
I'm kidding. I love you, Murray. I'm kidding. It was
Yes,
so-
DJ, I know it was you. Yes. Call tomorrow. Hugh doesn't mind. And,
Do you not
Yeah.
want me to come back, DJ? Because I will use that against us later on. Tony,
Yep.
DJ
DJ Love.
Jay, come in. No. Nope. I come with my guys, or I don't come at all. And I'll come with Andy.
I won't.
okay.
But Daniel.
Well-
We could have a Danny.
So you're saying Hugh is not one of your guys?
No, he took my spot.
Well, yeah.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
let
but-
him have his Tuesdays now. That's his day now. I don't need to share. I tell you. I bring the ratings. I don't need fucking
Jay is basically upset that you told him to stop coming in on Tuesdays.
But I didn't tell him to stop.
You booted us out of here. We love.
I couldn't come for like 3 weeks, and then boom, there was a fill-in.
3 weeks. It was March. It was
so
February and March. It was 2 months. That's a long freaking
And
time.
then boom, all of a sudden, okay, fuck it. Now I'm not coming back on that.
But I had to fill that. That's what we've been talking about. I can't do this by myself, so I asked you to fill in.
I feel you, Tony. I feel you. I was hoping the Twitch was gonna work, and you were gonna say, Jay, here's $4,000 a month. Come in every day.
$4,000 a month.
You know what you
The
should-
next time you were gonna text me, I was gonna be like, make it a Wednesday. I'll come in on Wednesday, Tony. How's that? You know. But
Whoop, sorry.
Who's that?
There we
You
go.
should make a flyer for tomorrow. DJ D Love will be calling in at some point.
Great idea.
Make
That's
a flyer,
really
put
funny.
his face up on it, tag him and everything.
That's really
This guy
funny.
might call if he remembers to call.
And I'll tell you the truth, and I've talked about it here on the air, even though I'm completely talking out of turn, and it could work out to be nothing, but I've been sharing it with everybody because I'm very hopeful. I have been talking to a guy about syndicating this show. He's selling it to local markets and have it shown on TV, Sunday mornings at 5 a.m., but
Yeah.
I'll take it because it could...
if
it
we
could
get it
be some
paid, I'll
money, could-
fucking be here Sunday mornings
But you
at 5
can't talk
a.m.
like that.
Well, that's true. I have
That's
to. I've
clean.
been editing. I've been starting to put some episodes together.
If you tell me to be clean, I won't curse.
All right.
But until then, fuck it.
I actually did get an agreement signed
Really?
that says that allows this guy to represent the show to go out and sell it.
Hey. Tony,
So
congrats. That's
I got
awesome.
my hopes up big time.
That's
And
great.
You're a one-legged man in a horse race. Could you imagine?
That's right. Well, and again, being totally honest here, if the truth is, if that doesn't pan out,
I'm gonna
I
fucking
honestly don't know how much longer I have in here. To be honest, that's just the truth.
I'm going to piss my pants when they're like, yo, we'll do it. But we need the fat guy there every day. And then I
That
have
would be
a fucking...
fantastic.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That would be
I
amazing.
actually met Tim Dillon. Well, I met him before, but I saw him the other night. That guy's making $200,000 a month.
Oh, yeah, man.
Patreon, bro. And here I am for fucking free. It cost me $6 in gas to get here. You think he'd bring a fucking coffee, a donut, nothing? Hey, let me get this guy. What is Jay like? Food and weed. Nothing. Never brought a fucking donut. Never brought a fucking cup of coffee. Not even a fucking bagel.
I've never bought. Really?
Meanwhile, I'm
Nothing?
doing you a fucking
right.
favor.
You're absolutely
the
right.
pretzels are staler than my fucking grandmother's ass.
Your grandmother's ass is stale?
Like, she's dead fucking 12 years.
Oh,
yeah.
all right, that's
What do you
stale.
think? There's
try it.
pretzels
I'll
in
try
there.
it.
I took a bite out of it one night because I was starving and I couldn't get a mozzarella stick. It was like fucking eating dust.
May 27th.
May 27th was the expiration? Oh, all right.
Yeah, but they're in here. It gets hot. It gets cold.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Dan.
I'll try it.
Don't do it.
Travis eats them every time he walks in here.
Does he?
Yeah.
Don't do it, Dan.
Oh yeah. Bad.
I
Is
told
it?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking some people have to learn the hard way.
All right. I'll tell you what. Next time, because I can't stick around today, but next time I'll buy lunch.
No.
No,
Lunch. It's a fucking cup of coffee, Tony. I'm not looking to break your fucking wallet, you know?
Is buying you lunch going to break my wallet?
You have to see how he eats.
Really?
That was fucking... Yo, I was about to say, you look at me, bro?
Well, yeah, but-
Bad eye, too? Jesus Christ. Perfect. That
Tim
was-
Dillon couldn't buy him lunch. There goes a whole month of Patreon.
Wow, $200,000 a month. Son of a
man.
bitch, man.
God, bro.
He's another
I
one,
just
right?
need
That he
10
started out
grand.
here.
I just need 10 grand, bro. I don't need to. I just want to live comfortable.
Yeah.
That when the fucking boiler breaks, I'm like, fix
Right.
it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I hear you. Yeah, 10. Yeah, I'd be happy with 10 a month. Son of a bitch.
So if you go, they're gonna ask me to take over the podcast studio.
What's going on?
I'll have
yeah.
to hire
What's
Dan
going on with that?
to do all
With
the
what?
day.
With the show, like what you're saying.
Well, like I said, I signed a contract that allows him to represent the show and sell it. I just signed that a few weeks ago. So with the summer coming, I don't expect anything. You know.
Maybe in this.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, I'm hoping. I would love it if something happened sooner, but I just don't expect anything with the summer months coming. But but I got my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Me too, buddy.
yeah.
Me fucking too. Maybe you'll put me back on the fucking sign outside. You know, that's when this all fucking started. I hate to keep bringing up old
Our
shit,
sign is down, right? It
but
is.
when you took me off that fucking sign,
I didn't take you off the sign. I took the sign down. I had to take the sign down.
cut her fucking out. I told you. You've never broken up with someone before? Cut the fucking out of the picture, put it back in the frame, and put it on
She's
the
the first one that I broken up with that had a banner with me.
Yep.
Well, now you live and learn. So,
wait.
you cut her out of your life, you cut me out of the fucking show.
This has been my plan, and it's the God's honest truth. I'm going to get a separate banner made
Just me?
with you and Dan and Andy and Jeff and a few people that are just regulars at the studio,
Austin
and just
Brooks.
make a banner with those faces.
That'd be fucking
That's
nice.
been my plan. All right.
Did you watch Hershey and Keegs when they... Oh, were you here for that? Are you here when
I'm
they
here with
filmed?
them, yeah.
Great episode last week with Dennis Rooney and...
Oh yeah.
Cool. On.
Great people, great fucking...
Mm-hmm.
And you got... Tune into the Hershey and Keegs show. They're fucking...
Tomorrow night they got Travis and Hugh tomorrow night.
I actually... I like them. I love watching them. Mm-hmm. Keegan's just a good guy.
Oh, Keegan's great,
Fucking
man.
slimming down.
Yeah,
People
man.
want me to restart my podcast with Bridget.
Yeah.
Oh, really? And you would?
People tell me I should do a podcast with him.
Oh, I've been
I
telling
told
you.
you.
Yeah, we've all been telling you.
Yeah.
We could. I would. This room is yours, man. Just say the word.
I know I could talk to the owner.
I'll put in a word for you.
But we'll see. See what he says. Got to perform here last night. It was fucking awesome.
Who was here last night?
It was a fundraiser show.
No, I mean, who was with you? I mean, who else was here?
Kevin Downey,
Oh,
Jess
nice.
Colazzo hosted, Rachel Williams, Olga, me, Cravella, Perillo. There's a bunch of us.
I see Marcy Green is here this weekend. Isn't that-
Dan's on that show.
Fuck, after
yes,
the weekend?
you and
Yeah.
you and Joe. God, she's hot, man.
Okay.
Bro,
What?
no, bro, what are
What?
you talking about?
Marcy Green's not hot?
Marcy Green's hot.
All right, so what's wrong with me saying that?
Okay, whatever you want to say. I don't sexualize women.
We're just pointing out that she's a good-looking woman. What's wrong with that?
Fantastic. Let me read this review I got to you the other day.
Oh goodness.
Oh my God, man.
Really? Are you? God.
What is it?
It's a review I got.
Of what?
My fucking comedy here at
Oh,
Governor.
that.
Here at the legendary
Oh,
Governor's
all right.
Comedy.
I thought you were reading something else.
What did you think I was gonna read?
You told me about a review you got, before.
No. Yo, you crushed it on Thursday night at that fundraiser. Do you know any of the names of the other comics that performed that night too? Yours was the only one I remembered.
Oh,
I
nice.
guess that's just how good you were.
Nice. Was I here Thursday? I was, right? Was I here Thursday?
Were you here Thursday? Yeah, we were here hanging out, but you weren't
Oh,
out front.
right.
You didn't want to come out front.
I didn't
You
want
hung
to
in the
come.
back.
No, I think I was out front for your set. Oh, no, I wasn't. That's right. But I heard them laughing. I remember you came in right after you were done, and I heard you crushing it out there. Oh, I just saw you, though, last week when you were with Joey.
Yeah, I didn't do really that well.
I disagree. I thought you did
It was
just fine.
wasn't my best, wasn't my worst. It was good. I got thrown off a little bit.
They were an off crowd.
It was listen, anytime, again, I try to do my best every time, but
No, you were great,
it doesn't
man.
always work.
Always great.
There's like 2 of the women messaging me right now are married, and
Right? Young?
no,
Young?
Both
snot
asking you
over
for the cock?
basically,
Oh, nice.
yeah. There's a lot of unhappy women out there in marriages with kids who are Hispanic and no comedians.
So are you selling your services? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I would, but it's just a lot. I don't know. Sometimes it's just nice to know you can, right? Sometimes
What was
that's
it
enough.
before? Catch a whore? What was it called?
Snaggle
Catch a rising whore in
Catch a
Princeton,
rising whore.
in Princeton, New Jersey.
We've been there before.
Oh yeah.
Swam in the pool. Had vegan pizza by the pool, like gentlemen.
Yep.
Talked about rubby tugs.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
So Dan, let's for the older people and for the women that watch, let's talk about me explaining to Dan what a rubby tug is.
I know what it is.
He's heard of it,
Yeah,
you know?
I obviously
So-
know the handy.
But he's never
know.
had one, so I was like,
No.
let me describe it. Like,
Yeah,
it's-
walk
I
me
don't want
through.
him to be misconstrued.
Okay.
I don't want him to think he's walking in, Pam Anderson's jerking him off, you know? And boom, you know, you get the massage most of the time isn't great, but that's not what you're there for.
Nope.
So we're stoned out of our face. He was drunk a little bit.
I was with after the show. I was with this family. They liked us. There was like 6 of them. They were celebrating. They were like, "Oh, you at the show? Come have drinks with us." I sat with these people for like 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
They just kept buying me drinks, and really, really nice family.
Nice.
Got pretty drunk. Sent Butera to get us Oreos.
And we were smoking weed in the car.
I was so
So
stoned.
he goes, what do they do with the
We were
rubber duck? I go,
hotboxing it.
technically, you can't consider it cheating. Because you get a massage. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's not as bad as headlining the Cantab Lounge. You know, but it's not as good as the Paramount sold out on a Thursday, you know?
Right.
Can't
Then,
have better.
then, you know, they give you the tickle. Then they whisper in your ear, flip over. And then you flip
Flip.
over.
At this point, I'm drooling
And then
in the car. I'm
I
like,
go, Dan, at this point, you close your eyes.
"Ugh."
And she starts doing your chest, and they give you the tickle. Now your fucking dingaling's hard because you're young.
Hammer.
And then you close your eyes because she's 97 years old. And you don't breathe because she stinks like fucking kimchi.
Oh, what
And
the?
then all of a sudden, they squirt that Earl.
Earl.
And you hope you come fast because you're holding your breath and closing your eyes so fast. And that, in essence, is a rubby tug.
And then after hearing that description, you probably just couldn't wait to get to one.
I went that night while I was high.
Yeah.
No, but then
Always
after
go
you-
high, better high. Everything's better high.
afterwards, where you blow the load, this shit goes, all right, peace. Like
No.
my hands are like that. Like I don't know.
No.
Like what's the dismount like? Like how do you just
Get a service-oriented custom.
service Orientals?
No, we don't say that. Service-oriented, customary culture. They get the hot towels.
Yeah, they clean you up,
Oh, they
right?
better.
Like a gentleman. And then you go for a little lunch like a gentleman. 20 pounds lighter. Ooh.
Oh, I know we're going for lunch.
But is it?
Put these away.
But it's.
I told you to bring trivia. We're not even having time for trivia.
Well, you still have a half hour.
not
We got
even
plenty of
Tuesday.
time.
It's illegal to do trivia on a Monday.
Now I put together a bonus trivia just for you. In fact, look, it says right there, J Trivia. See
Yeah, I
that?
told him to bring some trivia so we could have a little fun. You know,
Okay.
We
What
have
year did Nas X come out with fucking?
I don't watch Nas X. I listen to the original Nas.
My bad.
the original Nas. See, the original Nas and his mother Schnoz.
Nasty Nas.
Nasty Nas. Nasty Nas.
So yes, I put together special trivia today just for Jay because he requested it. We also have some announcements to make later. I'll wait till after trivia. I have some.
Are there any
with
comments to
some
catch up on?
stuff to talk
Anything
about.
good? So just skip Roses and Andy's.
No,
Okay.
no, nothing. Andy, I'll make Dan come. Wait, that didn't sound right.
Oh.
Then
Yeah, it did not sound right.
Yeah,
That's
that didn't-
scary.
and Vicky's all excited that we're going to do some trivia. Okay.
After all we just talked about, she's like, finally trivia. I thought this was a good show.
Well, no, she just said, yeah, trivia. That's what she said.
Oh,
But I just want to finish that thought. But is it worth it? Because you got to pay for the rub and the tug, and then you got to tip them. Isn't it like $100 by the time you're done?
Yeah.
And that's worth it? Yeah, because that sounds like a lot of money to me for that.
You didn't have to get up and clean your toilet, and you could pay someone $20 to come do it. You wouldn't do it?
$20 is different than $100.
$100 is fucking $100. You don't have to touch your dick for a half an hour. And you closed your eyes, so you're thinking of something else, you know?
Well, yeah. Well, you'd have to. Yes.
Maybe I'm just a fat, lazy guy, but anytime I don't have to do the work, I'm okay.
And let me just say, I don't know about you, Dan, but the flip over, I thought that was hilarious. You should work that into a bit somewhere. I think that was
people
really
do like
funny.
racism, and when it's
I did
when
my
it's good,
salon joke already. Billy Dyer has
Flip
the
over.
best. rub and tug story. I can't top it.
Oh, yes, he does.
So I
Yes, he
would
does.
Never, it's fucking brilliant.
Billy's one of those guys
Brilliant.
where I'm like, why isn't he more?
That motherfucker
known.
has another line that he used to do in the beginning, he said, and then he dropped it one night on me, on the crowd, and I was like, I'm like, that motherfucker, why didn't I think of that? Mm-hmm. Talking about his penis, it looks like a Planters peanut wrapped in bacon. Fucking brilliant. Another brilliant guy that has a brilliant bit
Yep.
that I talked about last night, that I worked with last night, Sekou Ali.
Oh,
yeah.
Sekou Ali is hilarious. Love that guy.
I've heard him do it once, and then he stopped doing it. And it's just so brilliant. I grew up in the black culture, you know, Def Comedy Jam. I grew up with black people. My friends were black. I dated black girls.
I'm black.
So he's white, but he identifies, you know. We call him DC Dan, you know. So he does this thing about moving in next to white people. And you
Alright.
think he's going to go, hey, would drop the N-bomb.
Oh,
But he calls it, hey, neighbor.
Oh, that's great.
Bro, and it's fucking classic. And he goes, you know, you may date one. People may call you a neighbor lover. It is so
I have a
brilliant.
story right after this.
And you could turn it into merch. I was talking to him last night at the bar. I was like, you should turn that into merch. Because, you know, when you go on the road, you don't always make enough money. You could sell T-shirts. That's how you...
Yeah, but they see his shirt says, "Hey neighbor," they think of Mr. Rogers.
Well,
Instead of putting...
he did this show. He did this joke at the Loft in Belmont one time. I went right after him. He basically ended with that, and he brought a lot of people in Belmont. So there were a lot of black people there, and I was like half the room, and I'm just this, you know, I look exactly like this, whatever little white kid. And my first time I said, "What's up, my neighbors?" And they fucking started dying laughing, and they loved it. And it's a great bit. I think if he said, like, if you take that, like, those phrases, like, "What's up, my neighbor?" Like, even if you maybe make it neighbor instead of neighbor, I
Yeah.
think
Right.
that would sell.
Oh, right, okay.
That Kenny Rogers thing I totally get, but I think if you say what's
Did
up,
you just
neighbor?
say Kenny Rogers?
He did.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr.
I
Rogers.
told him put
Who's Kenny
Eddie
Rogers? That's
put like
someone.
Who's a singer?
like
That's hysterical. Kenny
Coming
Rogers.
to America, Eddie Murphy in the Mr. Rogers background on the shirt with "Hey neighbor."
Right. Yes.
He could sell those, and people would buy those. People want like the novelty shit. you
Yes.
know?
Yes.
Like my shirt is a novelty thing.
I thought you meant this shirt. I was like,
No, and I'm getting a lot of people that want the slim fit sex symbol shirt.
I've told you need your slim fit sex symbol, Fat Lives Matter, and Blimpin'. Just sell those shirts.
Okay, Dan, give me fucking $300. Give me $1,000. I'll order everything. Everything costs fucking money.
Of
Nothing's
course,
cheap.
but you're going to. I guarantee you're going to be headlining before you know it, and
I
you should
agree.
have this stuff.
Yep.
From your
People are
mouth to
already
God's ears.
saying. So if people are already voicing that they want that shirt, that means there's 80 other people who also want it, but they're like, I'm not going to go to the lengths to tell them, but they're all thinking it. That's how that stuff works. So I think you got to get it. You know.
$300. It's a write-off. Buy the shirts.
If you pay taxes.
Well, Laura's got you covered, right?
Yeah, I guess I tell you the truth. Let's talk about the thing. And there's one guy. There's a guy that works at Governors. I don't know if he's part of Governors. I think he works for Ozzy directly, but he's in Governors. Santa Scott from McGuire's.
Mm-hmm.
That man, bro, besides being the best Santa lookalike you've ever seen in your life,
Really.
you know, I met him at a show before I was working Govs. Frank Macri had a show. And I didn't perform. I performed, and he was there with a guy that Frank knew. Long story short, he came over to me talking. Yo, I thought you were fucking hysterical. Da, 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 da. Next thing you know, he's the security guard at McGuire's. This guy was like, "How come you're not selling the shirts?" I was like, "Honestly, I couldn't get them during the pandemic. I switched to the Blimpin'." Yo, one day I go in there. He goes, "Hey, I got something for you. Don't leave." I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "Hey, gonna head out." He goes, "All right, give me 2 minutes, let these 4 people leave, and then I could go to my car." Okay. Walks to his car, gives me a box. There's 50 T-shirts in there. He
Wow.
goes, maybe there's 42 because I took some out to give to my friends. Literally. He goes, "I believe in you."
Yeah.
This is your starter pack.
Nice.
And I was like, wow. Like, I fucking...
And then he said, you pay me back for these shirts within 6 months or I'm adding
I'm
points.
breaking your
I
leg.
says, how much do I owe? He said, you don't owe me nothing. You go save that money, buy more.
Well, Vicky even says it too. Stop going to rubbing tugs and you'd have money for
I
shirts.
don't go to rub and tugs. I love my girlfriend.
Nice. Good answer.
It's like Family Feud.
But yeah, that was fucking absolutely.
That is fantastic, really.
Like,
Nice guy.
Legit. Like, he was just the nicest guy ever.
We all believe in you, man. We're all
Oh, no,
proud
I
of you and we're
appreciate
excited.
that, yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So you want? Yeah, we're gonna do some trivia. I did some trivia just based on stuff that you like.
Let's do it, baby.
I'm not
Jay
gonna know
Trivia.
any of it.
He'll throw in a Red Hot Chili Peppers question.
I might
for my
have
boy
to.
Dan.
Please.
What is meat from younger cows or calves called?
Veal.
Beef.
I was almost confused, like Wagyu. I'm like,
No, it is veal. Veal.
Ragu. Who invented French fries? Like not the name, but where did it come from? Like a country. Where did it come from?
oh, it's from Sweden, Belgium. I'm
Denmark.
sorry.
Wait, Denmark and Sweden is the same thing.
Belgium. It's from
Yeah?
Belgium. Yeah, Belgium.
I'm gonna say.
I think that's where the word frites comes from.
Nazi Germany.
Man, I feel like fucking Andy Plajanos right now. How about that?
Specifically, Nazi Germany.
All right. Now hosted in multiple locations where recreational use is legal, the Cannabis Cup is a state fair. It's a state fair-like competition and expo that was founded in 1988 in what European capital city?
Amsterdam.
See, he jumped right on that. You see that?
I feel like Andy Plajanos.
Wow.
Give me the vampire teeth, baby. Woo!
You happy about this?
Yeah, bro,
Vampiring ain't easy.
Genius. I want to throw out a big word. Fuck yous.
Oh my
A
goodness.
big word.
Casa Verde is a venture capital firm that focuses specifically on the cannabis industry, founded by what rapper? So you got weed and rap in one question. I'm so proud of myself.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Can you
You
say it
want to
again?
go to Snoop right away, but it's not Snoop. I think it's
Martha Stewart.
no. I'm gonna go with Wiz Khalifa,
Oh, of course.
The Wiz.
but I'm probably wrong. It's probably I want to say it's the guy from Cypress Hill.
Method Man.
That's definitely not. Method
No,
Man.
it's Method Man.
It's just one of the few rappers you know. Oh, we got a guitar here for Dan.
Okay. It's Method Man.
Mariah Carey's Heartbreaker, Beyonce's Crazy in Love, and Rihanna's Umbrella were three hit singles from the 2000s featuring the rapping of... The same rapper appears on all three of those songs.
Lil Durk.
Chigga,
What?
Chigga.
No, it's got to be one of the black.
Jay-Z, bro.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Jigga.
the dude with the lips.
They used to call him Jigga back in the days.
They called what?
Jigga.
They call that-
Jigga.
That was Jay-Z's name?
Jay-Z's like,
I never heard that.
who you
Jigga?
with? Jigga.
Oh, okay. Jig, Jay-Z. J.
All right. Fill in the blank. Cannabinoids such as CBD and THC are lipophilic, otherwise known as blank soluble. That makes sense.
Now I went into the heavy word.
This is an educational
I
question.
no longer feel like Andy Plajanos.
Yeah, these are a lot of big words.
Hit me one more time.
I'm gonna go with water soluble.
Nah, everything's water
Oh no!
soluble.
I'm sorry. I apologize. You need fat to make it stick to it, so it's fat soluble. That's how they make the edibles. The butter has the fat in it.
Okay.
That's a science. But I still no longer feel like Andy. I just want to let you know.
I'm gonna put me down for margarine. Yeah. I can't believe it's Land O'Lakes.
He went to the
specifically.
science. He went to the
They
science
used
and ruined
Land
the
O'Lakes.
fucking whole trivia thing.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. All right. Next question, multiple choice. What year did the Yankees start? 1903, 1908, or 1910?
1908.
The 1908 Yankees. That sounds Sounds awfully familiar. Did you see the game last night? Anyone watch the game last night?
No.
Did you see the catch? Where,
I saw the catch.
Oh,
that
holy
was sick.
shit!
That was
Holy
last night,
shit!
Yeah.
That
But
was
then he didn't
something.
play last night. If that guy's hurt, we're fucked. Cortez is on the IL now.
That little young kid, Volpe, is doing well.
He's hitting 194, but he did hit a home run.
He's
last
the
night.
last couple games I've seen it. He's that was a 2-run homer. It clinched the win.
People say like it's tough because he is hitting 193. I was listening to this last night on the
Okay.
Fan, but he's still an impact player. He's got 13 stolen bases. Hasn't been caught yet.
See, that says a lot. When you hear 190 something, like, oh, that sucks. But then you look at everything
All
that
the other
goes
stuff.
with
That's
it.
just batting. That's just bat. You know.
Right. Right.
He does
that's
have a
what-
few errors too, but whatever.
Yeah.
No one's perfect.
Yeah,
You know. How old is he? 22.
21 or so.
That's
Wow.
fucking crazy, man.
But he's been groomed. So I
Same.
actually know a friend I work with is good friends with his uncle. They have money. His parents are doctors. Their neighbors is Al Leiter. So he
Oh, wow.
grew up with Al Leiter's son, and they've been groomed since they were like 14 that they were going to go to the pros.
And Leiter's son he's playing
He's
Kansas
playing
City?
for Double-A Texas Rangers.
Texas Rangers, you're right.
He
Yeah,
was just
Texas
at the Shea Stadium Saturday because
Yeah, they got
he
inducted.
surprised him.
Yes.
Because they did, Al Leiter got into the Hall of Fame, the Mets Hall of Fame, with a bunch of other people. Mm-hmm. That Gary Cohen speech was fucking. I'm just a kid from Queens that
Yep.
got lucky, and that's what we all are, man.
Yeah, Harry
Those
Rose had a good.
stories.
Yeah.
Howie Rose had a good speech too. I met Mookie Wilson yesterday.
I saw that. Where?
Oh man, he was doing a clinic in Farmingdale.
Oh, nice.
And I know the guys that set it up, so they let me come and hang out. They were gonna let me interview Mookie. They set it up where Mookie was gonna come in here this past Friday, but Mookie had to cancel. But he's coming back.
Cool.
He's coming back in July. Supposedly he'll be back in here. He'll be in here in July. So yeah, there's me and Mookie. My all-time favorite Met. I was like, I haven't met him before, but this time I actually hung with him a little bit. And
Nice.
yeah, I was.
That's
I asked
You
him.
guys need a show.
I asked him
Tony-
for rub and tug.
Tony and the Mook.
Tony and the Mook. Oh, I like the sound of that.
So does my grandmother. You can't. I don't think. That's Slur City.
Yeah. The Yankees traded which player to the Oakland Athletics in 1997 for Scott Brocious?
Jason Giambi.
You should actually get this if you think about this a little bit.
Volpe.
The Yankees traded which player to the Oakland Athletics in 1997 for Scott Brocious?
So the Yankees got Scott, and they sent away
You should get this.
Flea.
No.
Why do you say that he should get it?
Because
he was also homeschooled. It's gonna be
he
something
was
like that. It's
he
like
was mentioned earlier.
Mookie Wilson.
No. He was mentioned earlier by you.
Interesting. Okay. Baseball player that was
His name was mentioned earlier.
his first name
His whole name.
by me. I said his whole name.
Yes.
Oh shit.
You don't know where I'm going with this?
No. I forgot who it is. I don't remember
All right.
who it is.
All right.
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers, yes.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Brain blow.
Wow. The
Oh my
pitcher,
God.
yes. And then he shit the bed.
That's
He shit the
interesting.
bed.
No, he shit the
bad.
bed before. That's why they traded him. And they were
Right.
getting brochures coming off of. They weren't sure how he was going to do it. The guys
Nice.
fucking won the
And then,
batting
of course-
Hey, bro, I feel like Andy fucking Pacino right now.
Whoa!
Oh,
We're
yeah.
just—it's like COVID
Holy
spreading
shit.
everywhere.
I'm
Get
just-
6 feet back, baby.
6 feet apart.
And then, of course,
You're gonna know the square root of that fucking couch in about 6 seconds. Boom, there it is, 32 fucking 87.
but then the Mets, in typical Mets fashion, then brought Kenny Rogers in, and he shit the
Shit
bed
the
for
bed.
them too.
Really?
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
yeah,
another
bad.
big word. Fuck yous.
A different big word this time. Fuck yous.
When did the Yankees win their first World Series? What year?
After they got the Babe, they traded him. 1918. 1918 was the first one. No, that was the Red Sox. I want to say 1921. 1921 was the first
I can't
one.
believe that, man. It's just so interesting to think that just like that team's existed for just like more than 100 years. It's just so weird.
Crazy,
Yep.
right?
You know, like in my head, my first thought was the 80s. I'm not gonna lie, because but to me now the 80s seems fucking so long
Yeah,
ago. But I'm
bro.
like, holy shit, we've been alive for so long, just as you know, a team
What
like
year
that.
were you born?
Yeah, we don't have to bring 98. Yeah, we don't have to bring it up. I know you're gonna
I
say all the
was
things.
3 years graduated high school. I was 21 when you were born.
Crazy. When I was born, you were just
That's the year I got married for the second time.
Holy shit.
Wow, man.
We're not even going to talk about Tony's love life right now.
At least one good thing happened that year.
It's going to be awfully weird. It's going to be way weirder than the fucking banner next time.
All right, last question.
Fat Boys and Fuego today. Big word, Andy.
Yous.
I'm sticking with the usual last question.
Okay.
So you can test your knowledge. True or false, celery and pineapple can make the taste of semen better.
Yes. I've tasted it.
Yes. You've tasted celery semen? Oh
my God.
My own. No. I mean, no, hold on.
Semen flood. It was a semen flood.
I went under that
That's
spout.
why you call 911, especially if it's semen all over the apartment.
No. I had a girlfriend, and we put it to the test, but it goes both ways, male and female. Yeah, it changes their shit too.
I knew a girl.
Dude, the pineapple juice. I put some fucking vodka in there.
Years ago, I knew a girl, and I swear to you this is true. She could tell you what you last ate.
Nah.
I'm telling you.
Like,
Yep.
I know the last thing she ate.
I guess I'm going to order pineapple on my pizza.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Drink it down, girl.
Yep.
I know you thirsty.
Is that pepperoni?
All right, let me see. Let me go back and find the beginning of these answers. Okay. Jay, I'm going to tell you did very well today. You did very well. You did not get every answer, but you did pretty well.
I told you when I started to not feel like Andy, that's when it all went downhill.
Yep.
But I was decent.
You were very decent. What is meat from a younger cow or a calf called?
Beef.
Beef. Or, yes, veal is the answer we were looking for. Jay said it. Andy said it. Vicky said it. Very nice. Who invented French fries? Jay said Belgium. Dan said Nazi Germany. Andy and Vicky both said Belgium. The answer is the French claim to have invented French fries, but it is widely believed that they were actually invented in Belgium.
Holy shit. You're a wizard.
Now hosted in multiple locations where recreational use is legal, the Cannabis Cup is a state fair-like competition and expo that was founded in 1988 in what European city? Jay and Andy and Vicky all say Amsterdam. You guys are correct.
Wow.
3 in a row. 1, 2, 3.
It's incredible.
Casa Verde is a venture capital firm that focuses specifically on the cannabis industry, founded by what rapper? Jay said Wiz Khalifa. Dan said Method Man. Andy and Vicky both say Snoop. Jay was thinking Snoop. You should have went with Snoop.
Oh, you should have
Yep.
went Snoop.
You were this close. Mariah Carey's Heartbreaker,
I
Beyonce's.
thought it was a trick question because you want to automatically go to Snoop.
Right.
I don't think I've ever done a trick question
But
for
again,
trivia.
like I didn't know if you.
The French fries one. That's trick question-ish. Obviously, everyone goes, the French.
We're gonna fight over trick
Because,
questions.
but that's what they're called. I didn't make it a trick question.
I don't think you did, but I'm saying you used. We're saying the same thing. No, even when you said who invented French fries, I'm like, the French. No, it's a trick question. That's exactly what I fucking thought. It's all right.
I got nothing. Mariah Carey's Heartbreaker, Beyonce's Crazy in Love, Rihanna's Umbrella were 3 hit singles featuring the rapping of Jay-Z or Little Dick or Little Dirk, whatever you said.
Little Dirk. Little Dick.
Yes, Andy and Vicky also said Jay-Z. Yes, that is all correct. Jay-Z.
Fat Jay-Z.
Fill in the blank. Cannabinoids such as CBD and THC are lipophilic, otherwise known as the blank soluble. Jay and Andy and Vicky said fat, but before that, Andy said Hova baby, H-O-V-A. What does that mean?
Hova. It's
What's
Hova, baby. JC, that's another nickname.
Oh, okay.
Listen to rap music. It's good, Tony.
I don't.
Your kids are fucking listening to it.
Yes, they are, and I do, and I enjoy what they've listened to.
No, and they don't
but I
even
don't know
listen
what
to
they're
the
called.
good rap music, bro. They're listening to like fucking mumble rap.
I like Public Enemy. What? What's wrong with that?
It's like we've like to fight the power. Like,
Yeah.
What you understand? Fighting the power, Tony?
No, but I appreciate it. What I don't have.
Sounds good.
I don't have to live it to like it.
Listen to some fucking
True.
Jay-Z, bro. Listen to the Reasonable Doubt album from Jay-Z.
Okay. All right, I will.
Every time I go somewhere with the youngins, with the youth,
Yeah.
I try to, I'm going to do a whole new rap album. Sure enough, weird story. I'm sorry to take away.
It's all right.
I put him onto Big Pun.
Yeah, good time.
Akinelli, Put It In Your Mouth, which is a great, every generation should hear that song. It's about they're talking dirty to a girl and telling her to put it in her mouth.
I played that at my niece's christening.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Naturally.
I'm walking down the aisle to that.
Nice.
Yeah, first dance with the wife. Put it in your mouth.
That would be great.
I'm going to MC the wedding.
No, that'll be his dance with his stepmom.
Oh,
come on.
Tony, you sicko.
Next thing
call
you know,
back
so we go on a road gig to Jersey. We really didn't want to go, but we went.
Where was this?
Jersey.
I go, Dan, this trip, I'm going to put you on to Dipset.
I've heard of him.
It's a group.
What?
I've heard of them.
show
Jim
is
Jones,
this?
Cameron, Joel's Freaky Zeke.
Freaky Zeke.
We're on the show. We're at the show now. I'm in the middle of performing. 3 black ladies walk in.
Oh, got it.
I'm like, oh shit, Mama Jones is in the building. Jim Jones's mother from the rap group Dipset walked into our comedy.
You
show.
recognize his mother?
Yeah, because she's
Great.
got her own show.
The culture, man. Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
she's
know
got her
about
own
that,
show.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's a crazy woman, but she was super nice. Took a picture with me,
Nice.
reposted it. But yeah, that was our rap.
That was funny because it was that night.
I was
Like
like,
Dipset.
Oh, wow.
It's so
Same
weird
night.
how shit like that happens.
Yeah.
It's so strange
Back
sometimes.
to the trivia.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting them wrong.
Sorry. But yes, the answer is fat, which is why exactly you nailed it. And right, I did it because Fat Jay is here.
Right.
That's why I did it. What year did the Yankees start? 1903, 1908, 1910. You got the Snoop question wrong, which I thought you would nail.
I knew you got this right.
And you got this one wrong, which I thought you would nail.
1903.
It is 1903.
What?
They
I
came from
wasn't sure if it was in 08 or 03.
03. They actually came from Baltimore. They were called the Baltimore Orioles. All right, let's see. You can redeem yourself.
The Yankees were called the Baltimore.
Yeah. And then they moved to New York and called themselves the New York Highlanders.
Highlanders.
What year did they become the Yankees?
Oh,
You can redeem yourself on this one.
1910.
Final answer?
Yes. Say yes.
1908.
Final answer?
1903.
Oh, fuck. 1913. 1913.
All right.
Fuck.
But I like the hint.
I was trying.
Yeah. I saw
When you
that.
said 1910, I was trying to tell you add 3.
I was like, I've never seen him do that.
The Yankees traded which player to the Oakland Athletics in 1997 for Scott Brocious?
CC Sabathia.
Exactly. Yes. Kenny Rogers. Yes. Very nice.
Yeah, he said that, and that's totally.
That is strange. And you said Kenny Rogers was a singer.
Well, the singer, I mentioned, but there
That's
was also a baseball player.
So weird. So weird.
Yeah. Well, right. You're right. Things like that happen, yeah.
Yeah.
What year did the Yankees win their first World Series? Jay said 21. Andy Plagano said 1920. Vicky said 22. All right. Well, now you can feel better because Andy Plagano's got one wrong.
Oh.
It was 1923. 100 years ago. 100 years ago.
Did I get it right, or I got it wrong too?
You got it wrong, too.
But Andy
But at
also
least,
got it wrong.
but yeah, it's nice to know Andy got one wrong. That's my point. Because it can happen to Andy, then it can happen to anybody.
Yes.
Final question: true or false? Celery and pineapple can make the taste of semen better. You both said true. It's false. Celery and pineapple is said to soften the taste of semen, but there is no scientifically sound way for men to change the actual taste or smell.
I can prove to you right now that it is.
You
true.
don't have to. I'll gladly take your word on it. All right, so we got a few minutes left. I have some announcements here. We are starting a new contest. We have not given away passes to or admission to free admission to shows in a long time. Might even be since COVID. I'm not even sure. But I have gotten the green light. We can start giving out free passes again, free admission to any show at a Governor's Comedy Club except the Giggle Room, because the Giggle Room, you know, these guys who put the shows on in there, that's the only way they make money. So we're not giving out passes to there. But free admission to any of the 3 clubs, the main club, the Brokerage in Belmore, or McGuire's in Bohemia. Not only am I given the green light, but I've been told we can do pretty much any show. Pretty much. But so what we're going to do this week, if anybody sends me a screenshot of you sharing a link to one of our shows, whether it's this show on Twitch or any of these shows on YouTube, send us a screenshot and we will pick one at random. You will get free admission for 2 at any of the Governor's Comedy Clubs this weekend. All right, so you may
Mickey Potatoes here Friday.
Right, Jay Black, Megan Hanley. Well, Megan Hanley's in the Giggle Room. Rob White, Laura Patton, Mike Tanzi, Billy Geyer, Marcy Green, Tom Galati, Joe Cravella, Dan LaRocco, Luke. How do you say Luke's last name? Piccioni, Bridget Kavanaugh, Mark Riccadonna is at McGuire's this weekend. The Long Island Laugh-Off continues. So, yeah, again, you can't do a Giggle Room show, but you can do any of the others. So come see Vic. Go see Mark Riccadonna. Mark Riccadonna will be on Andy. Mark Riccadonna will be, he's not going to be live with us. I'm actually recording the interview with him tomorrow, but we'll be showing it Friday.
When is his show coming?
Mark Riccadonna?
With Richie Byrne. When
it started. It already started.
Oh, have they put it out yet?
Yeah, today, episode 3 dropped this morning.
Okay.
Drinks.
Great. They talk old school style.
Yes.
I've seen their previous stuff.
Yes.
They have good people. Roach talks about when he was found there.
Yeah. Drinks,
Good.
jokes, and storytelling. Their guest on the show that dropped today is Dustin Chafin.
Oh,
great.
cool.
Yeah, great.
Yep.
And I've worked with Mark Riccadonna. I did a show
Mark
with
is
him.
great.
Killer. Absolute killer.
yeah.
Go see him.
Yep, he is amazing and a hell of
He's
a good
on
guy.
the Marcy Green show?
No, he's headlining
I was
at
going to say.
McGuire's.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
I misheard.
he's fantastic and a good guy. I do a lot of work with him. Yeah, so you can get free passes if you want to go see Mark this weekend at McGuire's, and you will not be disappointed. He's playing both nights, Friday and Saturday. Yeah, and Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling has premiered. The 3rd episode with Dustin Chafin is on YouTube now. I highly recommend going to see it. But even last week's show, they had a guy that used to be on the show, Trading Spaces.
Yep.
Holy shit, is it hilarious. Richie Byrne is close to this guy. Doug Wilson is his name. Him and Richie are close. They do nothing but they just roast each other throughout the whole show. It's fucking hilarious.
And, it's just they're guys that have been around, so you could learn something.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
It's just good listening.
It's cool to hear the old stories. That's why I like when Jackie never shuts up, but he's got good stories. All right, also, this week is the countdown for our very own Don Sill is getting married next Tuesday. So
On a Tuesday?
Yeah, it's the anniversary of when they met or their first date or maybe even both. I forget.
So you're going to a wedding on a Tuesday night?
Not only am I going to this wedding, my friend.
Are you marrying them?
I am officiating this wedding. I am officiating. Joey Petroni is DJing. It's going to be a fun night.
They're saving money, man.
Well, yeah. Absolutely.
What are you giving in the card? $7? My God, what are they going to do? Have a fucking Chinese buffet there?
I'm giving him a gift card to McDonald's.
My God.
But so this week, it's, again, the countdown. So we're a bunch of us are going to be wishing Don Sill well. I don't know if you guys would like to. I don't know if you want to wish Don Sill well.
Don,
or
congrats.
you
Oh,
don't
I
have
thought you
to.
were inviting me to the wedding.
Oh, no.
Don,
No.
come on.
Come on, you cheap fuck.
He should do it. He should do it like a comedy show. You just charge at the door, $20 a
Don,
person.
if you don't invite me...
That's the only way it could get worse. If you walk in and they're like, yo, give us $5 and we give you a red Solo cup.
Admission, yeah. 2-drink minimum.
Bro.
We'll charge 10 so you get half the door back. How
Oh,
about that?
door deal.
Door
That's
deal.
the only way it gets cheaper. Where's he having it? At the fucking Belmore Playhouse?
No, it would be the theater, the little movie theater.
Oh, wherever they fucking had the thing. Whatever.
It's out east somewhere. I don't even remember.
Nice.
I have to look at the invite.
Congratulations, Don. That's
Congrats,
awesome.
Don.
Yeah.
But really, you really cheaped out. You cheap fuck.
Yeah, I am free Tuesday night.
You free to do what?
Go
I'm
to
not
the
free. I'm
wedding.
going to see TLC and Shaggy.
Oh, that's old school right there.
You are cheap, but I hope you have a good time.
That rap I listened to, Sting and Shaggy made an album together. I listened to that. Does that count?
Shaggy's like a reggae artist. That's not really rap.
But he raps. He's not singing reggae. He raps.
I'm taking my aunt to see Shaggy. She likes Shaggy.
Yeah.
I'm a reggae fan, so I'll listen to Shaggy. But
Sure.
Mr. Lover, that type of shit is not rap reggae music.
Mr. Love.
You put on some Movado, fucking the Gully God, Movado, some Vibes Cartel. Put on some real Rastafari music.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, I do know. Yeah, I'm with you.
But back to Don. Congrats,
All right, yeah.
Don, you cheap fuck. Man, imagine going to fucking a wedding on a Tuesday and waking up to go to work on a Wednesday morning. Wow.
Come on, we're young. It doesn't matter. It'll still be fun. Who cares? Let's go enjoy ourselves.
You're off on fucking Wednesday, you one-legged bastard. Oh, come on, we're young. I'm off on Wednesday. I don't have to be here.
I'm not off. In fact, I'm here a lot on Wednesdays, as a matter of fact. I'm just not on the air. I'm working. I'm a hard-working son of a bitch.
There is no way. I'm driving the parking lot fucking Wednesday, and I guarantee you his car's not in this fucking lot. I swear to you. He's fucking lying.
I am not lying to you. I am not. There are plenty of Wednesdays I am here. Absolutely. But if not, I'm home working on the computer, editing a video or working on something.
It took him 7 months to edit the fucking phone call that I had here.
Yes, it did.
So, again.
Yes, it did.
Are you lying? Why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
Why are you lying?
I put the video out, didn't I?
This is why you had to take out the fucking banner, because you lie.
That's funny.
Yeah. You missed her. She was apparently in the Levittown Memorial Day Parade. She was driving her sister's Carmageddon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, what? So I reached out. I said, are you in the parade? She said, yeah, I was driving my sister's car. I was like,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Did you egg the car?
No.
I didn't think you would. I just wanted to make sure you didn't.
Did Andy hit me with a shaba?
Yes. Shaba.
Right.
Andy goes, everyone has to bring 6 people to the wedding.
That's funny. Vicky, this was a great show. Jay is so funny that it makes me want to come down to see him. Wow, you see that?
You can get 2 free tickets to come see me, Miss Vicky. Come see the blimp. I'm pretty funny. Sometimes.
And what are you doing? Are you here this weekend?
I don't know.
Okay.
But after last night, the boss said, hey, I think you're going to hear from Mange this week.
Nice.
So, okay. So I'm hoping, because Vic they added a second show already.
Oh, did they?
So that means the first one's either sold out or close to it. So that would be ideal.
Nice.
However, I would also love to work with Mark Riccadonna again, because I'm looking for a little redemption. Because I opened for him at the brokerage. I did very well for 12 minutes, ate my dick for 6, and then got him back at the last 2. So I'd like to get some redemption in front of him.
That 6 is all you think about. The
That
bad
fucking
6.
and
yeah.
Don Silva's there, but
Yes,
now,
Don was there.
I felt weird about that too. But now that I know he's getting married on a fucking Tuesday, who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? Lost all respect.
Fucking Jay ate his dick for 6 months. You got married on a fucking Tuesday, bro.
And when is it Friday or Saturday that you're here? It's Friday,
Sunday.
right? It's
Sunday
it's
is the Marcy
Sunday.
Green show, isn't it?
Oh,
Is
you're
it,
right.
bro?
It is Sunday. Yeah, Megan Hanley, I believe, is Saturday.
Yeah.
Who I'm looking
But
forward
yo,
to.
Miss
She's
Vicky,
great.
go see my boy Dan LaRocco.
Yep,
Top
absolutely.
notch, killer.
Yep.
Vicky, come to the
The
show.
boy is coming.
Yep.
In my pants. How old is Vic? I feel like she's gonna hate.
She's my age.
Okay.
You know.
We did some life vac.
Oh, yeah, with Heidi.
Heidi, the life vac Kiwanis Club lady. Yep.
Oh, so I was here third. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I saw
we
Heidi.
Thursday, Tony. We was fucking.
That's
here.
right. Heidi was all over me, right? That was awesome.
Listen, I don't know.
Remember, even you were like, "What was that?"
What the fuck just happened, dude? That
That
was.
poor woman.
They hate
Yeah.
coming here, and they think that women, aren't attracted to me.
She's got no idea what she's doing, that lady. Not a clue.
She was all over me.
Yep.
It's the best night of my life.
She was all fripp over.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for this nice surprise.
Yes,
this was
sir.
Dan,
fun.
thanks for coming and helping.
Dan
I
and
had
Jay.
to. I had
Appreciate
to.
you.
Good
I
to
had
see the boys
Yes.
again.
Thank God I
We've
didn't have to
missed you.
die alone.
We've missed you. All right, and Don, if you're, this is still for Don. That's not it. Where is
Jay will be
There it
back
is.
tomorrow.
That's fine. Come on back tomorrow.
Yep. Post him, tag him.
I will. You know I'm gonna.
Okay. All you're gonna do is disappoint Vicky and the other 3 audience members. I don't know why you'd want to do that to those.
Oh, how
4
about
loyal
that?
Listeners.
Yeah, Joey got me good that night, right?
Oh, bro.
Oh,
bro,
man.
before we sign off, I have to tell this story. The first thing I did was call Dan after that, by the way. Joey
Cola
is murdering the room.
yeah.
Okay.
as always.
An hour in. Hey! Tony Walker's here from Govs Radio, right in the back. I'll be on there next week, which he didn't come.
Yeah, I know.
Which it was nice. He gave you a little fucking.
Yes.
Gave you a little. He goes, come on, tune in every weekday, Thursday, 11 to 12:30 with Tony Walker on Govs Radio. Come on, we got 13 viewers. Let's get them up immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Phone goes open. Tony Walker. And I felt bad because Tony gave me a compliment after my performance where he said I did excellent as usual. But I felt bad, but I'm a zinger. If I get a chance, I'm going to zing you. So I go into the fucking text Tony Walker. I go, wow, guy gave you a lot of fucking credit. 13 fucking audience. It's 4, Tony. It's always fucking 4.
No, it's not always 4.
And now he puts his phone on so it looks like 5. It's always 4, ladies and gentlemen. But I appreciate you 4. Big word to end the show. Fuck yous.
All right, for Don Sill, going to show Don all week. Every show this week, we're going to be, as we're counting down, we're going to give you guys, we got people chiming in to wish you well. So here's the first, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tuesday Trivia with Hugh, and I'll be tagging Jay. Tonight is Steve Squared, and I don't know if the word is on tonight, but tomorrow, of course, Hershey and the Keegs, and Good Times, Bad Times. Joey Petroni will be on tomorrow as well on the YouTube channel. See you later. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, who's Don Sill? Oh, he's that guy from the Govs Radio, Don the stations, yeah. How the hell did he land a hot piece of ass like Wendy? Can somebody explain this to me? On a serious note, you idiots, I love you both so much. Congratulations. I can't wait until you're legally bound to each other. So she can legally punch you in the face when you don't act right. Oh, I love you both. Have a great wedding. And,